What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Rodney, and I want to address all of the drama that has been going down on Twitter, on YouTube, and all kinds of crazy places right now when it comes to scams, promotional videos, pump and dumpers, or purposely pumping up the price just to dump it on the community and those sorts of things, because there's a lot of allegations being thrown left and right. And if you're not following me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff. I keep you up to date to all the stuff going on. Link will be in the description. And of course, this is my Twitter in the background. Now, first of all, I want to talk about promotional videos because a lot of people have it twisted. Now, here's the thing, guys. On my channel, and a lot of people in our space, we're not moon boys, right? We're not moon boys. Here, say for example, when Poopy Butt Inu token, right, the hypothetical name, reaches out to me and says, "Hey Rodney, I want you to do a promotional video for our token," right? First things first, I will never accept the native token that I'm promoting. Why? To me, first of all, it's not worth it, and two, it's not really ethical. Why? Because if I get into a token early and I promote it, then the community buys into it, and then I take profits or pull my money out, well, that can be considered as dumping on the community, which is not a good look. I always accept Ethereum or USDT, mostly Ethereum, because to me, Ethereum is precious and right now very, very undervalued. And I think it's going to go crazy this year, right? And the years to come. I think it's going to be the cryptocurrency bigger than Bitcoin eventually. Now, you can't say that about a lot of influencers. One thing I like to do also on my channel is I share how much I'm making from each video. In fact, it goes all into a wallet that I show on camera. Now, that's the best way I can be transparent, right? That's the best way I could be transparent. Now, is that going to be good for me long term? I don't know if it's the right or wrong thing to do to share how much money I'm making with people. Frankly, it's none of anybody's business, but I feel as a public, I'm working for you guys pretty much, right? You watch my videos and that's how I get ad revenue, right? I get ad revenue from YouTube, from donations and views. And then I get this money from these promotional projects, which right now is extremely lucrative, insane, life-changing. Didn't think this thing would happen to me, but I'm so grateful I'm in cryptocurrency and I'm grateful for you guys. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but I want to be as transparent as possible so you guys know I'm not going to take a token and then dump the price on you guys. That's not what I do. And second of all, when I do my promotional videos, I'm not a moon boy. I'm not going to tell you this thing is going to 10x, 100x, or anything like that. I do a review. If there's grammatical errors in the white paper or the website, I tell you about it. I show you the chart, the tokenomics. I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly about projects. And unfortunately, you can't say that about a lot of other YouTubers, but a lot of ones in our immediate space do the same thing, right? And of course, if there's products I'm excited about, like the last one was WagMe, right? Doing crazy things right now. Well, then I'll talk about it and I'll give it high praise and say I'm really bullish on this project. But usually it's just a pretty vanilla token review. And that's what you're going to get when, you pay me to review your token. I'm not going to sit here and be a moon boy unless I truly feel it's a really good project, right? So you pay for what you get. If you want to hire someone to go be a moon boy, well, you can do that, right? Now, the main thing I want to make about this video is that people are saying that, influencer A is dumping on projects, right? Influencer B is doing this. They're accepting native tokens, those sorts of things for cryptocurrency partnerships. And apparently they got some wallet addresses. Who knows if those are the real wallet addresses, but they're saying they're artificially pumping the price and dumping on their investors, right? Which is not good, right? That's all bad. But what I want you guys to do as investors, and I don't know if it's just a person I am, is take your power back. Do your due diligence before you're spending precious money, right? USDT or ETH to ape into these projects. Do your research first. Go to like 5 different influencers and learn about a token project, right? Before you ape into it. Because one person is not going to be objective. People are going to talk about a token. They don't care about you. They're going to go ahead and tell you it's going to 10x, 100x. This is the best thing, right? And they don't really care because at the end of the day, it's cryptocurrency. Things are unregulated and they're going to get away scot-free if the project rug pulls next week, right? It just happens in our space. Take the power back, right? Take your power back. Have some personal responsibility. You can't blame me. You can't blame a bunch of other influencers for getting into a token project and that project rugs. You have to understand that in this space right now, it's the Wild West. I mean, a token project, I think it was Hospice or something like that, rugged yesterday or the day before yesterday, and that was a lot of ETH gone. A lot of people are accusing one of the main devs of being a part of other cryptocurrency projects. We don't know if that's true. Those are just accusations. But even if there was some malicious intent, how are you going to prove it, right? Unless you can trace the wallets back to them. And most likely you're not going to be able to, right? And at the end of the day, these kind of scams are coming and going every single week in cryptocurrency, and no one cares about it. They don't, right? There's no regulation yet, and people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and there's going to be no repercussions. The best thing I can say, right? The best things I've learned in this space is that you got to have personal responsibility for your investments, right? That's diversifying your content, the content you consume, right? Because sometimes you get trapped in some echo chamber and all you hear is good stuff. Well, you need to go watch this guy and hear about the bad stuff. So you get both sides of the argument, right? Now, when it comes to products rug pulling down the road, guys, I hate to break it to you, 95% of these products we talk about won't be here. There's going to be a few lucky winners that if you invest in, you're going to come out on top in a big way. But a lot of these products are not going to be here. A lot of these token products have no plans on sticking around more than a few months or a few weeks. That's just a sad truth. It's a sad truth. And you know what? There have been some products that have been prosecuted, some NFT products where people got prosecuted because that's because they haven't been fulfilling their roadmap. But even if you're a crappy project with a crappy roadmap and you fulfill it, you're going to get away scot-free. There's a thing called the slow rug pull, which it's just, the team slowly draining liquidity out of a project over a extended amount of time, right? Instead of rug pulling a week after you launch, well, it's like, well, why don't we, hire a team, tell them to make a bunch of promises, be out there in the public, and, the chart looks good for the first couple months, and then it just slowly dies, the next year or so, and then the project just scraps down the road, and they can say, oh, well, we tried our best, but it didn't work out. So you have to understand that this space is the wild, wild west, right? But take some personal responsibility for your investments, right? Look, if you know you have a knowledge gap when it comes to cryptocurrency, because that's the biggest issue. A lot of people entering the space come into the meme coin spot first, right? If you have a knowledge gap, you got to fill it, right? If you don't know what you're doing, right? I have people aping the projects and then they're asking me, Rodney, how do I sell? I'm like, you spent thousands of dollars on a project and you don't know how to sell the token? Why would you do that? But I get it, guys. You want to make money. You want to get out on the other side. But if you don't know what slippage is, if you don't know how to buy the dip, or you don't know what market cap is, and liquidity lockers, and buy and sell tax, what makes you think you're good enough to spend thousands of dollars on a token? Sit it out. Learn those things first, because chances are you're going to get wrecked. Because what if you get into a token project, it goes crazy, and you want to make some profits, and you don't even know how to sell the token? You're going to wait for me to respond to my YouTube comments or a Twitter DM? Guys, you have to learn how to do those things. And there's tons of videos and resources out there that tell you how to buy on Uniswap, how to sell on Uniswap, how to adjust slippage, how to look at the token sniffer, look at the buy and sell tax. Come well equipped to the space before you ape into anything. And if the more knowledge you have, right, the more knowledge you have, the better equipped you're going to be for being able to get in on these products, make money, and get out, because that's what most of them are good for. Get in, make money, get the hell out. Or get in, make your money, take your profits, let the rest ride. At the end of the day, it's emotionless, right? Come to my channel, right? Every day, Monday through Friday for sure, sometimes on the weekend, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, coffee and crypto. Come hang out. We do all sorts of educational stuff. Guys, this is called my crypto journey, right? This is my journey through crypto. The knowledge I have from now compared to 6 months ago is insane, and I'm not stopping. And we're going to be even smarter this time next year. We're going to keep growing, because that's what we do. This is our crypto journey, and I'm proud to have such a good community, degenerates that support the cause, because we're all learning together, because we all want to get rich, right? We all want to make money, and we're doing a damn good job at that on this channel. We're making some good money. We get wrecked sometimes, but we're making some money, right? I want you guys to win, right? So I'm trying to be as transparent as possible in the space, but understand that you need to take responsibility for your investment. You need to take the power back. You need to become well equipped when it comes to knowing what to do when you're investing, and you need to diversify your content and get out of your echo chamber. Go listen to a opposing opinion, because you might be surprised what you hear in those spaces. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think of all this drama? Again, make sure you go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Links in the description as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.